Hello, everybody. Um, um, yes, this is Paul Ziwa, a veterinarian in Uganda, and I'm happy to have this podcast come out. It's about animals, literally. We'll be talking about dogs, we'll be talking about cats, yeah, different things about animals here and there. I'm hoping that I will make this maybe weekly and just about 10 minutes. I like short things. I don't like really long things. I keep forgetting what was at the beginning and what was in the middle and what I had to take home. So yes, 10 minutes I think will be good. And yeah, that I will be able to do. So today, for the first series about dogs, we will I'll talk about puppies, and it probably would be nice to start from scratch. I had a friend last week in Masaka. They had new puppies come. Their female dog got puppies, and lots of people always ask me, what are we going to do with these puppies? Like, what do we do? How should we take care of them? And what do we do anyway? So I will start from there, just puppies. So yeah, normally, and we will just deal with the normal now because I love nature, and nature is the best. Nature takes care of its own. It's always, it does, like, if you let it will do the best it can do, which is the best anyway. So you have a dog and a female, and she pushes out her puppies, and then they're right there. So what what next? What do you do as the dog owner? What can you how do you help her out? Is she healthy at that? Or the puppies are there, and there are many. Usually dogs give usually minimum about two. It's very rare that you have only one puppy. And then there are as many as 12 or 10. That's the upper limit. I think I've seen 10 a couple of times. So all these puppies. And then I've already now remembered a friend of mine who again had four puppies then, and yeah, they let them be. So what happens? So you have these puppies, they have come. Now, interestingly, among the puppies, if the mother is a good one, there is always a runt, usually. A runt who most times comes out as the last puppy and has over struggled and is the weaker or the weakest of them all. So those are there. And then what do you do? So for nature, it's always very difficult to look after that little bit one who has come out last. They don't know exactly where the nipple is for the milk. They don't know what to do. And they just keep looking around. They don't know where to get warmth. They don't follow instinct like all the others. Probably that's why they come out as last. Now, genetics would always be like you usually have a natural selection there, and most times that puppy is hard to find. Like, I mean, you come and then all of a sudden the puppies were fine today, but tomorrow in the morning when you come to check on them, you think that the mother probably slept on this one, or like something happened. And usually sometimes they even have what you call genetic defect, probably the heart or their lungs are not well developed. so something like that, but you cannot see it from the outside. So yes, it's very common. You have a litter of puppies, and then day one, day two, day three, you lose one abruptly, or one is just literally really too slow for everybody. Well, if you're lucky to find them, then you can isolate them and then figure out, call up a vet and see how you can help to feed them. But their chances of survival are not very high. So when you lose that one, I think you don't have to beat yourself, because yeah, that one is always hard to save. So when that one is isolated, if you do a good observation, the others always literally thrive. Like they know what to do, they know when to call the mother, they know how to find the nipples when they are hungry, so they they will exhibit the natural human human nature. Oh God, the natural animal nature for them. Yeah. So yes, so literally sometimes you have that one who falls off, but the others are always fine, and you just wait. Now, what must the owner do when they have puppies? One, they ought to give the mother food about 3 times a day. Just enough food in the morning so that it's not wasted, just enough food at lunchtime so that it's not wasted and then it's fresh, and just enough food in the evening. So 3 times a day for a meal is very good, because the mother has all these puppies to feed, and then she needs she needs more nutrients to make the milk, and just feed them, feed them, feed them. So when you have the babies come, put little nice portions of food around. Give her a plate of some of her favorite stuff in the morning, and then while you check on the babies, and then and some mothers, especially to strangers, they don't like you to touch the puppies, so just looking is fine. But some are so cuddly, they want to show you their babies. So yeah, if you're careful and you have clean hands, that's okay to work with them. Then after that, lunchtime too, so you give them just enough portions that they'll be able to finish them in a short time and not let them stay stale, because then they can be contaminated, or the food will be wasted or poured around. So you want her to have fresh food, and she's energetic about it and happy, enthusiastic about it. So you give her 3 times a day as long as she has the puppies. That will also help her not to lose a lot of weight, because you will notice that the mothers, towards the time the babies are going, they lose weight naturally, because the babies are draining all the energy from them. What else do you have to do? So that's one, the feeding. Now the second very important thing you have to do is to have their home dry. Warm is relative, because once the puppies have the mother, they will cuddle up together, and then the warm is easy to attain. The mother is furry, the babies are many, so they just come and cling to her. So warm is relative, but if it's an outdoor dog, make sure no water gets into that kennel at all costs. Even when you have a rainstorm, even when you have, make sure no water reaches there, but it ought to be dry, like really dry. So some people, if you like to use beddings, so you put a first bedding over there, and then tomorrow, if you feel it's a bit damp or something, take it out and put a new one. So it has to be dry and clean. So the two things, as our 10 minutes is up, is feeding the mother 3 times, little tasty bits, and the second one, dry and clean. Dry and clean. Anyway, we'll catch up again next week, and thank you. Well, I love this one. I hope you learned something. Bye bye.